Hello everybody, my name is The Gone Gamma and welcome to this anniversary video. Now, I know I'm not really probably big enough to do an anniversary thing. If I would be better off doing an anniversary of like just funny moments that happened to my Let's Play. But I kind of want to do this type of anniversary. One, because I've never really seen it before, and two, mainly because I kind of want to set a precedent for myself of doing anniversary stuff. So yeah, I hope if you watch this, you can understand. Also, if you're a first-time viewer watching this, this is completely fine to watch as well. I mean, every video of mine is kind of free to watch for a first-time viewer. Probably even recommended on like a Discord, Discord server. So if you came from that, hello, welcome. But anyway, like I said, this is kind of like a unique anniversary video I've never really seen before, and that's mainly because I'm gonna talk about the games I played and sort of talk in them in like a review manner, like talk about some behind the scenes stuff that happened behind them, you know, like some goofs or some funny moments I remember while trying to do them all, you know. Let's sort of just start off with, well, not even a Let's Play you guys ever probably even seen, and that's just my attempt at trying YouTube before. And those attempts were basically two major games. The first one was Call of Duty World War II, and it's zombies mode because I just wanted to like play through the zombie story of it and like try and do the Easter eggs and all that, and I recorded like the tutorial area, you know, for like the first bit, and nothing ever came of it. I just eventually deleted those videos. The second Let's Play I tried was actually a Kingdom Hearts one. It was like a Kingdom Hearts 1.51, and I tried to record that, but same thing with the World War II zombies. It kind of just fell through, and I just eventually deleted those videos. And then technically there was also a third one, but those videos never saw the light of day. Like, they never actually got uploaded, and those were like some God of War. Yeah, I recorded some God of War, and that was on like a really jank setup I did, which was basically I did a remote play on my computer to have the video stuff be streamed to my computer, and then I used OBS to record it, and it was like a really jank setup. But then I like bought an Elgato, and that's essentially when I started actually doing stuff with that Elgato. I actually started doing stuff and managed to convince myself to just upload the video and let it sit there, and that's what led to the actual official first series of The Last of Us Remastered. Now, The Last of Us, as I assume, is probably it's a good game that like everyone sort of enjoys, and that's kind of why I chose it. I knew I didn't really have to kind of sell myself on it. I more tried to sell the game because people watch that game, you know, like a lot, and I kind of wanted to just throw my hat in the ring and get something done with it. So I sort of chose that, and the fact that it was like very linear and not as gameplay focused as kind of other games helped play a good factor into that. Now there wasn't really like behind the scenes stuff that happened there. It was more just me trying to find my footing using like Elgato and its like in-house editing software to just sort of record and edit everything. And like the only real behind the scenes stuff that happened there was the fact that my PS4 lost its save data, which is a problem my PS4 always has, and I didn't really, you know, I kind of expected it, but didn't expect it, you know, because it hadn't done it in a while. So it was kind of a bummer. But like the major behind the thing stuff that like happened is basically why I stopped playing it and didn't go through, replay it, and just do all that, you know? And that was mainly because I had lost my entire save data for the game, and I didn't want to go out and replay the entire game. I probably should have, but I didn't feel like it at the time, because I was still new to YouTube, and I didn't really want to constantly, like, retread by going back and replaying it. So I just decided to move on to my next game, which was Infamous Second Son. Now, I'm not sure about Second Son's popularity compared to The Last of Us, but I like it, and I like the other Infamous games. I just like it and all that, you know. So I chose that because of the fact that I also wanted to try and do more of what I planned to originally had my channel be, which was like a 100% like channel, like 100% showing off every game, like trying 100% every game, you know, sort of thing. And thus that's why I made my Infamous Second Son Let's Play a 100% one, you know, and I really enjoyed Infamous. Infamous kind of forced me to actually get out and do another editing program. Like,
Nice.
I know, like, I tried to use Elgato's thing, but it did not suit what I envisioned the videos to be. So I actually went down and downloaded like a free editing program of, I think it was called like a One-Shot. And I essentially used that for like the entire Let's Play after like I think like part 2, maybe part 3. Essentially when I went to Seattle and I actually had to begin truly editing stuff, you know. And Infamous kind of opened my eyes to how editing can be done. Like, while like One-Shot was a very simpler editing program, it opened my eyes and I enjoyed it. Of course, then the next game was sort of Final Fantasy VII Remake, and this one's a bit more complicated because I started to do, I got grander ideas and wanted to do a bit more complicated things on my channel, and so alongside Final Fantasy VII Remake, I also did a second game alongside it, and that was Link's Awakening. Now, if you look at the two things, you can see a stark difference in sort of video length, with like Final Fantasy VII being hour-long stuff, while Link's Awakening is only like really 30 minutes. And the main reason for that was because I wanted to try something new. I'm a big fan of a YouTuber called Nico B, and he records stuff in hour-long chunks, and I wanted to try it out for myself. So I was just like, so I recorded Final Fantasy in those hour-long chunks because I just wanted to. I wanted to see if it was easier or harder than what I was doing before then, which was like recording for 4 hours at a time and editing that down to like 30-minute videos, you know? Or if I would just enjoy doing hour-long stuff. And I'll be honest, I really did, and I really do enjoy doing the hour-long stuff. It's just, I feel like that's more suited for people who have the time to, or have like to record any time of the day, you know? Because I'm kind of limited in my time of recording to like basically the dead of night in my house because I have so many people living here. So yeah, but I enjoyed Final Fantasy, and there was a lot of issues, especially halfway through the game, where I started losing save data because my PS4 started crapping, dying out. So I lost like I lost a couple hours, but I quickly like fixed those. I also started actually recording my audio separate from my Elgato with Audacity. So my audio, I think got an improvement during Final Fantasy VII. And yeah, that's kind of it for Final Fantasy VII. Like, there was nothing really groundbreaking, aside of the fact that I started using gameplay screenshots as thumbnails instead of just a static image, which yeah. Now, Link's Awakening was basically there to serve as a sort of stopgap, because to see if I didn't really like doing the hour-long stuff in like Final Fantasy VII, and so I would still have something I was familiar with, you know. And Link's Awakening was fun. I enjoyed the game. I guess I should also say I enjoyed Final Fantasy VII. I really enjoyed it and all that. But I also enjoyed Link's Awakening. and it was just like, you know, just standard Zelda ROM. I didn't really have anything much to say outside of it, than just that stuff. But during Link's Awakening, it ended before Final Fantasy, and so I started a second Let's Play. And that Let's Play was Ghost of Tsushima. Now, Ghost of Tsushima, this one's a bit of a fucking doozy to explain some stuff. First off, I enjoyed Ghost of Tsushima. First off, let me preface what I'm going to say with, I enjoy Ghost of Tsushima. It's a fun game, it has fun gaming mechanics. But I did not enjoy Let's Playing it. I'll be 100% honest, I kinda dreaded recording Ghost of Tsushima. That wasn't how it initially started out. That wasn't how it was starting out at all. When I was like originally just playing through it and like going through like the first few parts of it, I really enjoyed it. I really did. It's just when when my PS4 lost its save data around the same time of Final Fantasy losing its save data, you know, that really fucked me. I basically had to go out and replay everything I had played up to that point, every like session and all that. And through me just playing by myself, with no need to commentate or like try and act funny, during it, I realized I enjoyed just playing the game more than I did Let's Playing it. And it's just like that, and that just kind of tainted the Let's Play for the rest of its life, because I just did not enjoy it as much as I did before, because I realized I was basically playing it as if it was like sort of a lesser thing, and I didn't really mean it to be like that. I didn't mean to taint the Let's Play by doing that, but it's just, that's sort of just what happened. And inevitably when I, during December, back when I was still doing Ghost, I kind of just got depressed about a lot of stuff in YouTube, and so I sort of stopped doing YouTube in general. Ghosts, I use that as a way to just sort of let go of Ghost, to just sort of let it die off. I mean, I can easily go back to it. I have footage, I can easily go back and re-record it, but I don't think I will, at least in the foreseeable future. I might do a thing where I like go back and replay Last of Us and Ghost of Tsushima as sort of a thing of like, oh yeah, to finish the Let's Play I did not finish. But as for now, I don't see myself doing that, because I just did not have a fun time. It was really tough for me to just go out and play. It was also really tough for me to edit, and it was like, and it helped influence me sort of getting a new editing program also, which also was what I was using to edit near the tail end of Final Fantasy VII, which was DaVinci Resolve, and that's kind of what I've been using to edit all the way up till this point, because it's a nice program, and I like the complicated stuff I can do with it, you know. But yeah, I kind of want to move on from Ghost, because Ghost is just sort of a bad taste in my mouth now. But from Ghost, alongside Ghost, I mean, after Final Fantasy ended, I picked up a new game, and that game was Life is Strange 2, and that, my god, is that just an amazing game. So, for a little context and behind the scenes stuff, I kind of have a horrible time inferring my own emotions. Like, I can't really tell what I'm feeling a lot of the time. So I consider a mark of an amazing game is being able to make me noticeably feel something, and Life is Strange 2 had that happen. That game made me feel stuff, and that's like just, and it was just so good. It was like the complete opposite of Ghost, where Ghost I was having trouble actively Let's Playing it, you know. like, I was having trouble getting the motivation to go out and actually play it. Life is Strange 2, I fucking loved every second of my Let's Play. Even when my recording fucking corrupted and I had to do a bit of wild editing, resyncing and stuff like that to try and fix it the best I could, I still enjoyed it. Like, I still really enjoyed it, and like enjoyed the entire process of making the videos and stuff. It was just a fun game. But from Life is Strange 2, we kind of have moved on to the current Let's Play because, well, December, like I said, December I kind of stopped playing a lot and doing YouTube, and this game wasn't really part of that. It was more sort of just a side effect of that. But this game is Persona 4 Golden. Yeah, P4G, I'm not really gonna speak much because it's the current Let's Play, you know, and I don't really want to spoil my stuff. But in essence, I'm liking P4G. I've always liked P4G. I've seen it before, so it's not really a blind thing, you know. So it's kind of just like me experiencing stuff, you know. But I like P4G. I like it, and I want to continue playing it and go out and fully beat it and all that, you know. So yeah, and then there's also the second series that I've just barely started. That's only on part 2, and that's Demon's Souls. And I'm kind of excited to play that because this is my hopefully gonna be the first Souls game I play to an actual completion point, you know, not just stop playing one day because I forget it exists. I'm sorry, Sekiro. I'm really sorry. It's just you interested me, but then you didn't. And Ghost has ever since tainted your style of play to me. But yeah, those are kind of the games and reviews sort of thing. Yeah, I'm sorry for like just sort of rambling on and basically being a returning person, mainly ramble video thing, you know. So I do apologize for that, but I kind of hope that you guys at least like the attempt I'm making here of just trying to do some more stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of just losing my train of thought now. It's kind of honestly a bit late here, and I've kind of been up for a while, and so I was honestly not really prepared to record. But I wanted to record it and try and get it up as soon as possible. So yeah, I hope you can understand sort of the more rambling parts of this ending here. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, just show your appreciation however you want, and I hope you guys have a golden day.
Much nicer climate.
That's what I mean. Yeah, and that's also gonna be nearly no outro here. This is literally the outro. Just have a golden day, guys. Have a golden day, you golden people.